we're going to give you the production of gHamlet. We're supporting a charity called Mercy Corps. It's a great organization that does work for groups and communities all around the world, empowering them to use technology to get a better life. You can donate. Go to gHamlet. And we have a raffle. All of these great props that you see us wearing, better than superhero costumes, obviously, we have crowns. They're all up in the raffle. Buy a ticket, win a prize. You too could be in the next great production of gHamlet. Now, Shakespeare's language can be a little hard to follow at times, so we've done a few tweaks, and there's a handy G+ feed to follow for those of you who prefer the really tight abridged version. We start at Act 5. It's kind of close to the end of the play. For those of you who aren't familiar with the first 4 acts, here is the detailed view of what's going on. Claudius has killed the old king, that'd be Hamlet's dad, and then married the widow, Queen Gertrude. Hamlet, that's me. Man, I'm pissed with that. We are not going to put up with that, and I'm doing it for the new king. He is totally going to feel the wrath of my sword. I'm also in love with Ophelia. Accidentally killed her dad. Hiding behind the curtain, how was I meant to know? And her brother, Laertes, he's not too happy about the fact that, killed dad, in love with his sister, that kind of thing. So, to drop the heat a little, I'm pretending to be crazy. Ophelia, she didn't need to pretend so much because she was crazy and pretty much threw herself in a river. And you can tell it's a really happy family kind of place. And this is where we pick up Act 5, Scene 1.
According to my G+ feed, this woman killed herself, but she gets a proper burial anyway.
That's right, King's orders. He didn't even wait for any +1s.
That doesn't make sense. Whatever. I suppose this is what popularity gets you, and us poor folks are stuck on MySpace. Well, okay. Hand me my shovel.
Sure, he's been taking the music and, singing happily while he's digging graves. You should be serious.
I suppose if you're digging graves every day, after a while, you don't even really think about it.
Yeah, okay, that must be it.
9 balls of beer on the wall, 9 balls of beer. Take one down, pass her around, 98 balls of beer on the
If that skull could talk, I bet it would yell at this dude for tossing him aside like a piece of garbage. That skull could have been a respected person, like a Google product manager.
A PM? Respected? Now I know you're insane.
Okay, how about prosperous engineer?
Could be.
Or a VP, a polite, well-mannered man, maybe a great director so-and-so. Could be him, couldn't it? Could have been anyone.
Yep.
And now, this poor person's head has become nothing more than rubble in the way of this guy's shovel. And look, it's been eaten up by worms.
All the worms crawl in, the worms crawl out, the worms play clinical on your snout.
How long have you been a gravedigger?
Every single day of my life, since Larry Mercury.
How is that?
Have you been living under a rock? Everyone knows that. It was the same day that young Hamlet was born. The crazy prince they just sent off to Crittenden.
They sent him to Crittenden.
Why? Because he was totally loony, of course. Completely off his rocker. But he'll recover his sanity over there. And he'll be in good company.
Being in company. Why?